everyone. This week we will take a break from making jewelry and focus on creating a Christmas decoration. What do you think? As we enter the second week of December, I feel inspired to share something that holds a special place in my heart. During my first Christmas in France, I wanted to decorate my apartment without spending any money. It's impossible. Actually, I spend a little bit of money, but I don't want to spend that much money. So I decided to get creative and make my own ornaments. Using old crystals and beads, I created beautiful snowflakes and other decoration. The place did not turn into a winter wonderland, but it made me very happy nonetheless. These snowflakes are some of the very many that I have created, and today we will learn how to craft this one right here. I will promise you I will show you more of that, but for now, let's get to work on our own Christmas decoration. Let's go!
So this is the original snowflakes that we will make. This poor thing isn't really well kept. I broke the aluminum wire, but it's alright. We will wire this good girl back, and the advantage is that you will get to see how I do it. Can't you tell that I'm crazy about the shape? I even made it into jewelries. Like this one right here is a pendant I make using a rose gold filled wire, Swarovski crystals, and pearl beads. I am using the same technique and way smaller beads. And look at this pair, it's my super favorite one, a pair of festive white and baby blue snowflakes made with sterling silver, Swarovski crystals, and lots of white pearl beads. What do you think? I think I'm going to wear it for a Christmas party. Okay, let's get back to work. I'm going to take this down real quick. I'm going to cut off all the aluminum wire and just really destroy it basically. Don't worry, I have taken a photo as a reference to recreate the same piece. The material that I am using is this wire. This is a copper wire that I get from recycling electric wire. And this is a thicker aluminum wire that will be used as the bone. First, I'm going to make a simple loop wire wrap on one end of the thicker wire. Using round nose pliers, I make a L shape and then the loop with a leftover of 2 centimeter, and the leftover will be wrapped on the longer wire so it will be secured. I'm going to tuck in the leftover with the flat nose pliers. And now let's start to string the first bead. On the very top, I'm going to use 4 millimeters Swarovski crystals, and then more to the 6 millimeters diameter, 8 millimeters, 10 millimeters, another 10 millimeters. Okay, anyway, I don't want to confuse you. You go ahead and watch the video. The rule of thumb is that on the extremities of the snowflakes, we put the smallest beads and then gradually gets bigger. And once we arrive to the middle of the snowflakes, it should get smaller again. Okay, as you can see, this will be the vertical line of the snowflakes. We will close the end with the same simple loop wire wrap. But for the moment, I'm just going to cut the wire off and fold it away. Okay, the next step, I'm going to insert 2 more of the thicker wire right in middle. I will make a loop. First, I'm going to measure the wire that I need. And after that, I'm going to make a loop in the middle using the round nose pliers and put it exactly in the middle between the 2 smallest beads. It's a very tricky work because you do not want to break the beads. At the same time, you want the wire to be looping very tightly. It's positioned well. I'm going to string the series of beads with my right hand while the left hand still holding on to the joint. And right now I'm going to insert another one of the thicker wire, the same technique as before, making the loop in the middle using the round nose pliers and try to insert this whole bone thing inside the loop. No, not really the whole thing. Just use, no, I'm going to insert the first bone that I'm using. So there's going to be the vertical line, and in that vertical line, you have two of the looping wires in the middle. Okay, right now we have our 6 arms of snowflakes installed. Still very wobbly, I have to admit. I can fasten the loop in the middle and make it smaller. Thus, it will wrap tighter, but I do not want to do it. So I'm just going to let it be wobbly and I just put it on the table and just continue with stringing the beads. You will see what I mean later. Flash forward, here goes the wobbly snowflakes, the branches filled up with the beads. Once they are done, I'm arranging the shape, and here is what I mean. I'm going to link the wires with the thinner wire. This copper wire, it might be around 24 gauge, and I'm going to fill up the between of the branches with some more beads. And in between, I need to wrap it really tight 2 to 3 times before I can start to fill up the between branches. This tutorial is something that you should watch actually, because while I know for sure you will not make the same exact pieces, but at least you will use the same technique. Flash forward again. Here goes how the snowflakes will look like with the first ring that connects the branches. This gets easier because as I link the wire from one arm to another, you will know that it gets less wobbly. Let's make the second webbing, still using this copper wire. Right now I will place it in between these oval beads and the biggest pearl beads. First, I will wrap it around 2 to 3 times, very tight. And next, I'm going to insert all yellow beads. Since the perimeter is longer, it's only fair that I will put more beads. So to be exact, for this one particular project, it's going to be 10 pieces of 4 millimeter beads and 1 piece of 6 millimeter beads. I decided to put all yellow, so that way it looks very pretty and nice and shiny. And I'm putting the 6 millimeter right in the middle for the symmetrical purposes. And once all these 11 beads are thread in, I'm going to wrap the wire on the same placement to the snowflake's arm. So it has the same level, and at the end it's going to look like a hexagonal line, a yellow hexagonal line. And afterward, just repeat the steps for 6 times. I like to adjust the wire from time to time to make sure that the shape won't go off far too much and it still look very pretty with the hexagonal shape. And at the end, I just want to make sure that you put more effort by wrapping the wire twice as much so it will be more secure. Right now, I'm going to take care of the ends, which is wire wrapping the very end. I prefer to do a simple loop wire wrap for each end because, for example, if you want to add a tassel or a bell or even a ribbon, you can just thread it in. It's going to be so pretty. I'm making the last adjustment to make sure that it has the perfect shape, and I don't forget to thread in a ribbon. And this is the end of the tutorial. I'm pretty happy with how it looked like, honestly. I'm so proud. What do you think? I'm going to show you the other snowflakes that I had made other than this at the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much.
What do you think? I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. What I love about this project is that it really lets you get creative. You can dig through your attics for beads, and even if they're not perfect, that's totally fine. Thank you so much for watching. Your support means a lot to me. If you can, please like this video and subscribe if you have not already. Turn on the notification bell for the new video release. Happy crafting and see you on the next video. Goodbye.